Welcome back to my Starfield playthrough. I just fixed the carry capacity. Changed it to 2,000. Because why not? The dog, little one, just snapped at the cat. So that was exciting. And bit of an update. Maybe around this time next week, I will have received my order for a GTX 3060 with 12 gigs of RAM, which will be an upgrade since this is a 1060. So that's exciting. Anyhow, let's, I think we're gonna find our quarters.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts,
Yeah.
but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects.
Always. Whoa.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
A little rude.
Yes, you're right. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures.
Well, it's not my fault.
Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard. Yes, well, a stocked bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Okay.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home as much as anywhere else. Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all
nice
this, and
lamp.
all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use.
That's true.
I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Big news, everyone.
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you? Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar, in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years. We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards.
Ricks.
I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Until next time.
Yep. You can't possibly say anything to me.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else.
Fucks with your hat, man.
You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us. Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage,
voice
masquerading
changed.
as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust? I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
If you hear snoring, that's my older dog.
You're not, okay? Barrett saw something too, and believe me, if he was willing to admit to it, it was a big deal. Just remember that you're not going through this alone. We're right here with you.
Thank you, guy.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts. Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common.
Oh,
and I
that's
was
nice.
invited to join Constellation.
That's nice. Ow, son of a bitch. Be prepared to cut this out. Though I probably won't. That is all sorts of gross. Why is it? Oh.
You mind putting your signature on some documents? The money-related kind.
It's almost as if you think I'm made of credits. What is it this time?
Take care of yourself.
Artifacts
do.
won't find themselves, and us going after them means fuel, repair costs, the occasional payoff.
Of course, of course. I'm just a walking bank account, aren't I?
You don't fool me for a moment, Walter. You love it and you know it.
Take
Yeah.
note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes,
Yep.
even the kid.
Oh, just eavesdropping, don't worry about me. Hey, it's a ship. Look at that. That doesn't go in space. Okay. So, I want to say we can go upstairs. Lunar lander kind of thing. Apollo, look at that. Alright. What? Didn't it say?
I am at your service, Captain. Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No addition. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development. In case you... Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post. Good. Farewell.
So he's going to the ship. I thought I was.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live
I
on the
was supposed to.
iPhone.
Hold on.
Hey,
Hey.
so, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Let's go.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. Felt the same way when I started, too.
Cool.
There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something.
Simply static.
But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Whoop. Be locked as your follower if you continue.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Got it?
I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once.
Your teeth
If you
look
join
gross.
us, it means you're
Ma'am.
committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
Gotcha.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Sure. By that, I take the lead. Gotcha. These half-hour segments are going to be a little weird at this game at first. But I think once we get moving, it'll make it a little better, or a little easier. Oh god, I do look forward to that new card and seeing how this town changes, because this is... Ugh. At night, too, has to be more difficult, because there's all these extra little lights, I imagine. I don't know if that's how it works, but... it looks so bad. Alright. Let's hustle. Because we know we can, right? Ooh, those shadows, man. That's so good.
I hope this water doesn't contain anything harmful.
So you can't swim. Hopefully they change that. Okay, so this was not the way to go. Good swimming on her part. She's swimming really well. Oh boy.
Sarah, good to see you. Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Maybe.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right?
Nope.
I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Yeah. Get off my ass, lady.
Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
What's he holding?
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Gotcha.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. So long.
So now we go back to the ship. Yoink.
Our whole office is getting moved to Gagarin.
Really?
Are you supposed to be
What's there to
holding
even do
coffee or
on
something?
Gagarin?
Beats me, but the financials make sense.
Well then, we're going to have to give
Oh,
you
boy.
one hell of a send-off.
You, madam, have a deal.
I read an article about the all chunks diet. I think I'm gonna try it out for myself.
Oh, what?
Go for it.
What are you? Oh, these are... Ugh. All right.
That Varun embassy building is such an eyesore.
Wow.
They just
It can be downright hideous at points, huh?
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the nat.
Well, we're going. There ain't no gnats, ma'am. Suppose I could have just fast traveled, eh?
The scan is perfectly safe. Please keep.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding. Invoice haven't needed diplomatic visas since the Colony War.
Greeting, Captain. Hello. I am satisfied to see that you... Goodbye.
Glad to be a part of my ship there, Robo-Man. Let's rock it out there.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. Welcome to Mars. You are cleared to land at Sidonia.
This is Mars, a big black ball. Where's Earth? Mech factory, neat.
Remember, some life forms don't need spacesuits, so keep your eyes open.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Seems like it could have landed me closer. You know? Bouncing around, man. Riveting. This could very well be boring, more boring than last episode. Oh, now I got some dust. That's cool. Music's alright. I'm running in the air. But I got 20 XP for discovering. Why didn't it land me here? Seems like bullshit. Check.
What's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid-5 figures.
5 figures? 5? Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Makes sense. Door. Space. So that carry capacity thing, I've been doing that for every Fallout game. don't think I did it in Skyrim because I didn't know about it. Because fuck your rules. Rubber.
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them holstered at all times.
Gotcha.
Sorry. What do you mean there's no work?
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. But we just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month. It's possible they may not extend it.
This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids at home. We can't wait almost 2 months for a job that may not even exist then.
Hey, I get it. But there's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands.
Social unrest.
You can take it up with corporate if you want. Sorry, but I have to get back to work.
Okay.
Stay away from the
forget
sixth
it. Let's get
circle
out of
unless
here.
you're a minor.
Maybe it's not too late to catch a ride back
To
home.
me if anything happens to you.
You got the look of a miner about you. Maybe when the new contracts finally open up, you'll give it a go.
Croggy.
Welcome. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Name's Trevor. Mining director for the Deimos Mining
Trevor.
Project here in scenic underground Sidonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat.
That's great.
So long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
I used to do mining.
Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great. But, yeah, unfortunately, all our mining contracts are filled right now. Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job.
Let's whisper. Okay.
Great! I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble.
Really?
See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right?
Sure is.
I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though. Okay, glad you're still on board. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first. When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
Over where?
Hey there.
Things can get pretty glum around here. If you ever need a little joy, go talk to that Renee kid. She's always trying to make people happy.
Okay. Oh. Fuck was that? Fuck is going on? Everyone's okay with that?
Don't want to get yourself with a loose grip on your equipment when one of those particle detonations goes off.
Ah, gotcha.
Working the deep mines. That's where you make the big bucks.
Gotcha.
Hey there. Howdy.
Keep it simple or keep to yourself. We got cold beers and good atmosphere. Not much more you could ask for. He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since.
Oh boy.
We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
Gotcha.
You got another word for it?
The great
He
unknown.
means outer space.
Oh.
Ma'am. Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing.
Sure.
But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
Gotcha.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems.
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Okay, cowboy.
Oh, please. 2 strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine.
Solid.
Come on. Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. Guess I should ask you the same question. You paying or what? And maybe he's not gonna get found. I'm out the cash either way. That's enough. You either pay up. Agreed on a discount, right? Let me confirm the amount.
Tough.
Okay. Let's talk. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Go to Venus. The fucking planet. I suppose. I mean, I'd be interested just to kind of like take a quick look around, make this one a little bit more
Look at this place.
interesting.
I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust.
No.
No trees, no grass.
For years, Allied Armaments has been the premier supplier of private firearms.
It could be worse.
It's been going on.
Base of Mars, of course it is.
Maybe she wanted to give it a rest.
Holy shit. Trevor, my man. Gnome. Cool place. I mean, pretty cool. Oh, shit. Almost. Alright, well, I guess. Da ba da ba da, doo ba da ba da ba doo ba da da dee. So now we're going to Venus. Right? Or already here.
See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one?
No.
I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No, but I think I see something else that might.
Are we gonna get into a fight?
There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our vanguard was heading to next. Exactly. Minimal ship power, go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
Okay. If I ever saw an opportunity to end on a cliffhanger, here we go. What's gonna happen next episode? Ooh. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, like it, dislike it, feel free to comment. Please subscribe. Have a great Wednesday. Take care. Bye.